Hi, it's William Jamming. I want to talk a little bit about forward rate agreements. So sometimes we use the FRA for this, and yeah, I'm going to use my normal way of solving this issue, this kind of problem, is using scenario rather than memorizing formula. Because if you are memorizing, say, derivative or fixed income or alternative formula, especially derivative formula, it can become pretty daunting. So let's use some scenario. So for example, you are a company and you are going to receive, right? So first, the timeline. It's time 0 right now. And you're going to receive a specific payment, say 2 months from now, okay? And once you receive that payment, and because you receive that money, this money must go somewhere, okay? And the safest place right now is just to deposit that into the bank, okay? So you're going to deposit money 2 months from now to the bank, and to use a specific rate 2 months in the future, and then to save for say maybe 3 months, okay? So 2 months here, 3 months here, so it's month 5, okay? You want to do something like this, but you're sort of afraid of the interest rate go down, okay? So if the interest rate go down, you deposit that into your bank, you lose money. So you can enter, in order to protect your investments in the future, you can enter into the foreign rate agreement. You can short FRA, which means the interest rate go down is a short, you gain. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay? If this makes sense, let's doing some basic calculation. So for example, you enter the forward agreement, you short forward agreement, and you short, I don't know, maybe say the interest rate is pretty high, 6%. Okay, so you short FRA 6%, and the money you are going to receive will be say 100,000 US dollars. Okay, you're going to receive, and then you're going to deposit into the bank. So there will be the notional principal. So notional principal, I'm going to use MP, notional principal. Okay, notional principal 100,000 US dollars, and you're going to use this multiply by the FRA, so 6%. Okay, so this is the contract forward agreement that you short, but after you waited for 2 months, okay, and you actually receive that 100,000 US dollars from the counterparty. So for example, you're doing some business, you're selling say fish, or selling woods, and other counterparty will pay you after 2 months of the wait. So you are at here, you sell things here, but out here you receive the payment of 100,000 US dollars, and you check the rate after the phone call to the bank manager. I say, what's the rate right now if I just deposits 100,000 US dollars for 3 months, okay, in your bank for 3 months. The bank manager say, hey, sorry about that, the interest rate just went down, and right now it's just the 5. Market rate will be 5 if you deposit that for 3 months. This annual rate 5%. Okay, so if you do not enter the forward rate agreement, if you do not short it, you're going to deposit that using the current market rate, so you would just use 5%. But luckily, you short the forward agreement, so which means it's agreement, and you can use it 6%. Because it's 5%, you'll enter a 6%, you're going to gain, because it's short, you're going to gain from the decrease of interest rate that will sort of compensate the decrease of interest rate. So what kind of money that you're going to gain? This is the money that you're going to gain, because luckily you enter a FRA agreement of 6%. Right now it's 5%. So it's sort of like using the like a counter agreement, so you can calculate the difference. Okay, but remember, this is like a whole year, but you only going to save that, deposit that into the bank for 3 months. So you have to de-annualize this rate, divided by 12, multiply that by 3. Or you can use, say, 360, 19, something like that. Doesn't really matter, okay? Just the same thing. So you de-annualize it for 3 months, and you multiply that by the notional principal. That will give you the money that you're going to get if you enter the FRA agreement, and subtract that by if you don't enter it. So that's the money that you're going to get. Remember, at here, you want to discount that back to here, because this system moments when you do the calculation. Okay, so you're going to discount all that back by using the market rate 5%. But remember, you have to consider the time, which would be 3 and 300, not 12 or 19 days divided by 360. Okay, you discount that back to here, and that will be the money that you're going to, the settlement amount. Okay, so that's a basic calculation, as well as the process of why we need to enter the FRA agreement, and what kind of money that we can gain from enter to this contract. Okay, so this is the money that you are going to gain by entering FRA agreements, and then after you receive this money, you can safely deposit this money into the bank using this 5%. Okay, you still can sort of get the 6% as you enter that rate. Okay, and don't forget to give this video a thumb up. Thanks, bye.